This is Xile, our dog. Her name is actually a Chinese name that means joy. So I have a story of how we met Xile. One night, Josh and I were coming home from doing some work. It was pretty late at night. It was probably almost like 11 o'clock at night. And as we were walking towards our apartment, there are these trash cans that are seated across the street from our apartment. And beside these trash cans, inside of this huge empty watermelon shell, there was like this animal. And I remember when we were walking towards these trash cans to get to our apartment and seeing that there was an animal inside of this watermelon, probably trying to eat it. I told my husband, look, I think there's a kitten in that watermelon. It was all black, so we couldn't see from the distance that we were what animal it was. There was not a cat. It was a puppy. It was a puppy that was jumping up and down and excited to see us as if she knew us. No collar, no identification on this puppy. Very small, very young. And because there was a road in between these trash cans and our apartment, and we knew how the drivers drove within this complex, especially the taxi drivers, they were pretty fast. We were afraid that she would get hit by a car. We decided to take her in. The plan was to create signs with the eye. Take her picture, make some signs, put it around the apartment complex to see if her owners would call and come and get her, because we thought this is such a cute puppy. Surely somebody owns this dog. Didn't have anything for her except for some people food, some meat that I found in the fridge, lunch meat. And we decided to keep her in the bathroom that night so that if she made a mess, it would be easily contained and I could clean it up. But when we put her in that bathroom, she cried the entire time. So Josh ended up sitting in the bathroom and holding her while they both slept most of the night. So he bonded with her really fast. Nobody responded to our little flyers. There was a family that their job was to collect the recycling and the trash, and they lived on the premises of the apartment complex. They saw us walking Xile around and said, that's our dog. They had found Xile pretty much off the streets and brought her home. She was a street dog. And we were like, oh, do you want your puppy back? The husband was willing to take her back, but the wife said no. She said, we gift her to you. We couldn't reject a gift. I mean, we could have, because she was so cute. We decided we would receive this gift. Now she has been with us. She's been with us for over 10 years. The cool thing about this story is that we got her late spring of that year, and going into that summer, had no idea that I would be diagnosed with a benign brain tumor on my pituitary gland, which is a whole nother story. But the Lord provided me a new pet. The Lord provided me Xile. She was my joy in a very dark time while I had to endure taking medication to shrink this tumor. Eventually, God miraculously did heal me of the brain tumor. Another story. But I want you to know that God provides you what you need before you know you need it. And especially if you're about to walk into a really dark season, He's going to provide you what you need, and trust Him in it. And God provided her. He also provided other needs for me in that time. So that's my story of how we met Xile.